Hi guys, welcome to another draft pack uh, booster opening. I will open these 3 boosters and see what would be the first pick of each booster, like I was on a draft. So let's see what I've got here. First booster, so Isolation Zone, Stasis Silk Wrap that also can target enchantments, a little bit costier. I don't like it very much. Akon Flameseeker, a 3/2 for 3 that has cohort that lets you draw a card and discard a card. Don't like it very much. Soulport Chain Mage for 2 for 4 and as cohort that gives 2 damage to target opponent, a good way to get damage without attacking. Expedition Raptor 2/2 for 5, very expensive fly-in, and you can support 2. Not a first pick. Brute Strength, target creature gets +3/+1 against Rampole, can be a good one. Waste is not, I don't think it's a good first pick. Lead by example, support 2, not a good card. Royal Avenger, it can become a 3/3 flyer for 5 or for 4, so little bit expensive. Pulse of Marasa, return target creature land card from a graveyard to its owner hands and you gain 6 life, can be a good pick. Umara Entangler, 2/1 for 2 with prowess, always a good pick. Unity of Purpose, an instant, support 2 and untap each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. An instant, not a good pick, I think. Strider Harness, equipment that gives the creatures +1/+1 and haste. Don't think so. Flare Drone. First strike, devoid 3/1. Whenever another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, target opponent loses 1 life. It's easy to kill, but it can be a good pick. And Goblin Dark Dwellers. 4/4 for 5 as Menace. When it enters the battlefield, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard without paying his mana cost. And you exile that card, so a good pick. Late game, enters the battlefield as a 4/4 with Menace, and you can do damage to your opponent if you have something on your graveyard for that. So let's see, I would think I would go for the Goblin Dark Dwellers and go for some kind of burn deck, maybe ally. I could probably get that ally on the second round this booster came to me. So let's see, something of a burn ally deck, maybe some blue-red if the cards are right on the rest of the packs. Let's see, Brute Strength, so it enters here. I don't think I would go Eldrazi, so not this one, don't like this one. This can be a pick at the 3, because like Translator, maybe not. Alpha Protector, 1 for Vigilance, can be a good defender, but no. Lone Larva, not on this deck. Warden, Geometries, I wouldn't go Eldrazi, so I wouldn't pick this. Tajuru Pot Warden, Vigilance Rampole 5/4 for 5, good bomb. Ancient Crab, 1/5 for 3, but don't think so. Okay, Thoth Harvester, flying 2/4 for 4. And whenever you cast a colorless spell, target opponent exiles the top card of his or her library. Depends if you pick the the red one, but I just got a reckless bushwhacker. That's red. It has surge. It can enter when it has ace, the 2-1 for 3 or for 3 also, because the surge cost you have to cast a spell, so at least one color spell, one mana spell. When it enters the battlefield, if the surge cost was paid, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste. So this would be the pick for now. Bonds of Mortality, I don't think we went green, and the rare is Dread Defiler, 6/8 for 7, and you can pay 3 and 1 colorless, exile a creature card from your graveyard, and target opponent loses life equal to the exile's card power. Can be a beast, because if you have one like this on the graveyard, you give 6 damage, but I wouldn't pick it, so the pick would be Reckless Bushwhacker. So let me open the final booster, the Zendikar one, Battle for Zendikar. And let's see, Core Castigator, not on our colors. Looming Spire, it's on our colors, but he intercept, and when it enters the battlefield, target creature get +1/+1 and first strike until the end of turn. I can use this. Eldrazi Sky Spawner, 2-1 for 3 with flying, and you put an Eldrazi. I don't think so. I wouldn't use it. Okay, so Grave Birthing with black, target opponent exiles a card from your graveyard. You put one colorless Eldrazi Scion and you draw a card. I don't think so. Dispel, counter target instant spell. If I went blue-red, it can be a pick. Broodhunter Worm, that can kill Eldrazi's, small Eldrazi's for 3/4/4. Not Reckless Cohort, a 2/2 for 2, and attacks each combat if able, unless you control another ally. I think I went Goblins, but I can use this. Plummet, not on our colors. Ruin Processor, a 7/8 for 7. When you cast Ruin Processor, you may put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard. If you do, you gain 5 life, so it can be a good pick for a late game bomb. Forerunner of Slaughter, a 3/2 that only costs 2, and if you pay 1 more, a target colorless creature gains haste until the end of turn. Can be a good pick also. Unified Front, not on our colors. Akum Stonewaker, 2/1 for 2. Whenever land enters the battlefield, you may pay 3. If you do, you can put a 3/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste onto the battlefield and exile the token. So token producer. This creature is a little bit weak, and the landfall ability only can be used on the 3rd round. I don't know, maybe it can be used in a goblin deck. Prism Array, it's the rare, so an enchantment for 5, enters the battlefield with a crystal counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it, and you can remove a crystal counter from Prism Array and tap target creature, and you can pay all the colors to scry 3. So not a good pick. And I've got a foil card, a Firemental Mage, a human shaman ally with Druid Rally, 2/2 for 3. Whenever it enters the battlefield or another ally enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain menace until the end of turn. So, a good surprise to have a foil here, but it was not. It's not a pick for me, at least. So let's see. It would be something I would probably go for the one of these two, the Forerunner or the Ruin Processor. Ruin Processor enters on the 7th round, can make you gain 5 life. I would go for the bomb, the Ruin Processor. I don't know if I want black, so this would be the pick. So the picks are Goblin Dark Dwellers for the first draft, for 4 with Menace that can give can make you cast sorcery or instant with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard, so can burn your opponent or put some kind of tokens onto the battlefield. The Reckless Bushwhacker, 2/1 with haste, and as an effect, if you pay the surge cost, the creatures you control get +1/+0, so always a good combat trick. And Ruin Processor, a late game bomb, a 7/8, and that if your opponent has any exiled card, you can put one of them into the graveyard and gain 5 life, so it's a good, it gives you life on the late game, and it's a bomb 7/8. So what do you guys think about these picks? Would you pick a different card? Let me know in the comments, and I will have more videos on this format probably in the future with other sets, because I just emptied my box out of the Gatewatch. I still have some Zendikar. I don't know if I will do triple Zendikar on this format. I'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, every Thursday I have a deck tech of decks that I brew or I think are fun to play. So check them out and subscribe and share if you like it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon with more videos.